Chris Collier, the social media icon. I've got my whiteboard. This is question number 7 of 8. We're going in reverse order, so it's actually the second video I'm making. Let's check it out on the inside. What is a customer avatar and what does it mean for you? Let's go. Hey, welcome to this episode of Conquer with Chris and the social media icon. Listen, how do you know what your customer is, your target customer, the customer that you want as your customer, right? What's your target audience? Do you know who they buy? Is it everyone? Who will buy and who will not? Knowing this will help you reach your ideal customer without as many headaches as most businesses that start up have, right? This happens to most brick and mortar and click or internet business, right? They suffer because they do not have a focus on who their target customer or audience is for that particular business. Now I'm going to do this in a unique way. I want you to see my 3 circles here. Got 3 circles, and you see the red dot in the center? Well, that is what we're going to talk about today. Okay? You can't see it. There you go. There we go. Okay, you've got these 3 circles and the red dot that's overlapped by all 3 circles. I didn't do a really great job. Art's not my thing. So you can laugh at it if you want. Doesn't make me, no, never mind. So this first circle, there's 2 different sets of these circles, right? First is yours as the marketer, and second is your ideal customer or your target audience, right? So the first circle for you, the marketer, if you're taking notes, make 3 circles. You probably do a better job than me. It's no problem. This sweet spot here is what you're going for. This first circle is, do you have the skills and knowledge for what you're trying to do? Don't answer that question yet. We'll get back to it. The second circle is it going to be fun for you? Do you enjoy that customer? These 2 are 2 of the biggest. And the last one is, does it pay, right? Does it pay? Does it pay? So let's go through these. Do you have the skills or knowledge? If you don't, can you get it real quick in a week or so? Can you learn the skills to get that particular job, service, or product out to the customer? 2, do you enjoy being around that person or those people, or do you enjoy doing that kind of work? For example, if you have to write essays for them, is that going to be fun for you? If not, then can you source it out and still make a profit? There's a thought. Is it going to pay you enough, right? Is it going to pay you enough? Okay, so let's go to the second set of circles, right? What the customer is perceiving. This first circle is what the customer needs. Now, I'll need to break that down for you for a minute, because when I heard this, I was like, that can't be. But it makes sense, right? So, watch this. If they need a heart transplant, but they think they need a kidney transplant, what they really need is a kidney transplant. I hate to say it like this is really overstating the obvious here, and it's not doing a proper service. But I want you to get it in your mind. Whatever they say they need is what they need. If they say that, look, if you're selling health and nutrition, they say they need gain weight, and you're only selling weight loss, you need to find a way to make that weight loss a weight gain. Because whatever they think they need, they need. 6 months down the road, maybe they will take you up on your main offer or your other offer, or what they really actually need. Let me explain it this way. It's not what you think they need. It's not what they actually need. It's what they think they need. So 6 months down the road, they might be ready for what they actually need or what you have for them, and they will buy in. But until you get them in to your learning process, training process, coaching process, sales funnel, doesn't matter what you think they need or what they actually need. It's what they think they need, okay? The next one, the next circle is, how much time is it going to take? How much time is it going to take for you to handle and service that contract, whether it be a product, a service, a good? How long is it going to take, right? And the last one is, is price again, right? The reason why you want to know what price is because you don't want to overcharge and be that guy or gal that's way out there and nobody can afford them. They get one client a year, and the client ends up not being happy, and you have to refund them half their money because you overcharge. It's more than what the market will bear. You don't want to be the guy either that's known as the blue light special. Back when I was growing up at Kmart, they had this little blue light. It'd go off, and it was something cheap. It was never something that I thought was quality. I don't ever remember, and sometimes it might have been. I was a kid when I remember the blue light specials. You don't want to be known as the cheap knockoff. You just don't want to be. You want to be known as someone's quality, and you can be mid-range to 75% of what the market will bear, but you don't want to be the most expensive person. You don't want to be the cheapest person, because the cheapest person, people think you is cheap. Now, when you line these two sets of 3 circles up, you can find your ideal target customer. How do you do that? Well, let's use this example. When you're talking with someone, you're talking about going to work for them or completing a service, getting them in as a client, you have to take some things into consideration, right? Are you going to enjoy that relationship? If you dread that relationship, don't do it. Don't do it because you're in business for you, not for anyone else. You're there to serve people, but if they're obnoxious, impolite, rude, or they're just some people that you're not going to get along with. So it's best that you leave them for someone else. Same thing is if you get a price, right? Let's say $1,000 for a project. And this project is going to take you 10 hours. You effectively make $100 an hour for the 10 hours. But you get somebody who going to pay you the same amount for a 5-hour project, and the project's similar. You can take both projects, you make $200 an hour on the first project, $100 an hour on the second project, effectively creating, let's say you work 7.5 hours for those 2 projects because they're so similar, you can just use the same systems and processes in both those projects, and at the end of the day is you come out working 7.5 hours and you got both projects done, but you made $2,000. Or you work 15 hours and you made $2,000, and it still comes out to your benefit. So you got to see, and then you got to see if you have the skills, right? If you don't have the skills and the knowledge, can you go get that real quick? Can you outsource it? Is it something you're going to want to do? If you can outsource it and still make a profit, then hey, you're in business. So this is Chris Collier, your social media icon. And remember, we're Conquer with Chris as well. You can find us on Alexa, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, iTunes, and Google Podcast. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Please like, share, and subscribe wherever you're finding this. And feel free to reach out to me if you'd like.